There is only really one word for that twin flame first touch, and that is intense. Now, that doesn't mean that love at first sight. It doesn't mean that that touch always results in immediate attraction or love or straight to union. In some cases, it can actually have the opposite effect. It is so energetic, and that high energy can be amazing and push you down that personal path of spiritual growth immediately. Or it can be something that triggers an awareness of a twin flame journey, or something that sends one of the twin flames into soul shock. It's that intense. And the real difference, the outcome of that first touch, the real difference in that outcome is around the awareness or not of being one of a twin flame, being on that journey, and an awareness of whether that person is your twin flame, and maybe the touch confirms it or not. So the twin flame first touch, an incredible experience, one way or another, intense, fiery, and unforgettable, and it is something you will never forget. If one or both of you, as part of this twin flame connection, are aware of that connection and aware that this person is your twin flame, that conscious first touch will be absolutely amazing. You will take time to tune into your twin flame's energy signature, but that first touch will immediately kickstart the sexual energy component and can knock you for six with this unparalleled intensity. And you'll get used to that after you do some grounding work. So with a conscious first touch, it's a very, very different experience to someone who's unconscious about their twin flame reality. So with the consciousness, that physical attraction, which starts with that first touch, becomes intense quite quickly. And without even making any kind of 3D contact at that point, there is more intensity and sexual energy between you in your dreams and elsewhere. And that growing sense of energetic intimacy and attraction can be overwhelming at times. And it's going to be so much more intense than anything you've ever experienced in similar circumstances or in any circumstances. So the triggering also becomes stronger as the attraction grows and the soul-to-soul connection becomes stronger. So it's going to become very important to have a spiritual practice set in place to ground and balance you, as that's going to start showing in all of your body and in your spirit. And it's unpleasant if you aren't ready for it, or can be unpleasant if you aren't ready for it or ready to manage it. So there's going to be more energy exchange you'll become aware of, and that might be confusing too. But if you're conscious around this, then you can work towards this being the best thing, the best touch you will ever experience. If you or your twin flame is on the other end of that spectrum and is completely unaware of twin flame status and the fact that your counterpart is your twin flame when you meet one another for the first time, you're most likely going to ignite your twin flame energy and trigger a gradual or perhaps a sudden awareness. Well, we both know that on some level, both twin flames already know, but that's fairly rare in a physical dimension. Most people I know, or at least are aware of their journey, but often their counterparts are not as spiritually advanced. So that deep sense of knowing that's rooted in your soul is going to very slowly come online and help you figure out that you're on the twin flame journey. So the physical attraction between the two twin flames is going to be unlike anything else and might be inexplicable to you or to others. And this person could have nothing in common with your usual type. They could be the exact opposite. It could be your type. I mean, it depends. There's no rules on that. But it might be someone you'd never have seen yourself with, or someone who's exactly right and always would have seen yourself with. So all of those aspects will be a consequence of your flame igniting and triggering your initial round of soul searching. So that first touch can bring that unawareness into a slow awareness of what's actually happening for one or both. It might be that your first kiss happens when you first meet, Or it might be your first kiss happens 10 years after you've met. Well, in 3D anyway, you might have experienced that kiss in so many ways prior to that. So the first touch triggers ignition, stokes the flames of your bond. The first kiss is explosive. It's not such a favourite topic in the spiritual world to speak about the romantic twin flame and the intense sexual side to that, but it's part of it. It's part of this relationship, and it's a very powerful part. That explosive sexual energy that accompanies even the mere presence of your twin, let alone any touch or kiss, is going to intensify all the more. So it might be so intense you feel that you've had this experience before, time and time again, but never like this. That sexual energy is the lowest vibe in your energetic body, but it's also part of the procreative process, which are manifestations of a very high frequency, unconditional love. The strong sexual component of the bond serves to ground the energies of both twins, and it's especially important for their energies to be well grounded. So they act as pillars of light, transferring high frequency light codes into our 3D reality. This root chakra, which is ignited, spins most of our sexual energies, and it's that chakra that deals also with our grounding energies, so remember that. The intensity of the twin flame bond makes you better able to be grounded and also much more able to ground others. Therefore, you're fulfilling part of your mission and anchoring those light codes into the 3D. So that kiss starts so much happening, and remember, don't be too anxious to get there. It might be years before this first kiss happens. It doesn't matter. The time frame is irrelevant. It's the fact that it's in place and the impact. For some, for the lucky some, that first kiss, that first touch will absolutely launch you like a rocket into union, because both of you are ready and have been ready for quite a while. But there are very, very few, and I want to manage your expectations here. That first touch, that first kiss, sets off different processes in each twin flame. It launches you both in the orbit of achieving that union, but it can also do other things. It can bring out different skills and abilities. It can intensify existing ones. It's a very significant milestone along your life path, as well as your path towards union. So it can have an impact both for you and for both of you. And that impact can be quick or it can be slow. And you will know that you've experienced possibly those touches and kisses before as your other way of being and other human experiences, but nothing like that with which you are blessed when you connect with your twin flame. That energetic memory of that event is imprinted forever on your soul, and you are now more consciously aware of your path. But both need to be fully aware before that path comes to fruition. So it might be this touch ignites that process. It might be this touch is confirming what you both already know. So it depends where you are when you start that journey. But there is nothing more energetically beautiful than that first touch. If you would like some help on your twin flame journey, just click the link below.